Well, as you can see, those are the hearses. The service is going to start at about 12:30. There's 4 bodies. Like I said, these guys are homeless generally, and don't have families that can be located to find them. And Glen Abbey, the mortuary people here in San Diego, have been doing this since 1990, and it's all pro bono. It's free, and these guys don't get any funding, and I think that's strange. You know, I know stimulus money is supposed to be out there to help people get jobs and stuff, but these guys gave their lives for their country, and some of them fell on some real rough times. Like I said, a lot of these guys die in the street with no family, and I don't get that. I really don't. This is, again, this is commentary, but you know, it's one of my pet peeves. I don't understand why we can, you know, raise all this money for Haiti, close to $1 billion now, yet we can't find a way to pick up the homeless people and the veterans in our own country, the people we walk by every day on the street. And you know, I don't know. I've been there, so I guess maybe I got a little bit more sympathy. But I just don't understand why, and I don't expect even the government to take care of it. Again, I'm getting back to corporate responsibility through benevolence and philanthropy. I just think that is something that really needs to be addressed in this country. And you know, quite frankly, you know, I've been silent until now. I'm 54 years old, and I'm just like everybody else. I just walk by these people in the street. I try to help as much as I can, but I could do a lot more. And maybe by getting this out there, people that have resources can find out about this. And I think what you're going to find, I showed earlier that there was a meeting in there, and what it is veteran service organizations coordinating their agendas for the coming days and months and years. But what we're going to find is, when I go back in there at 12:30, everybody leaves, and we might have 10, 20, maybe 30 people at best. So anyway, you know, just a comment. I'm not saying anything about anybody, or you know, or us as a society or anything like that, but again, we're talking about the world's greatest generation here, and the men that went to war, and they were drafted, and they volunteered, and they were 16, 17, and 18 years old, and they went to Europe, and they went to Asia, and you know, just as a idea or a visual to think about, just think about the first 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan. Think about that. Put that on a solid loop for about an hour and see how courageous these guys were. And not just the guys. The women had to drop everything and go to work in factories and stuff to build the airplanes and all the things that the guys needed to win the war. And anyway, I just want to pay tribute to them, because there'll be some guys showing up here later. They're the survivors of the Pearl Harbor attack, and they're in their 90s, and they're not going to be here much longer, and they've given their whole life to service to this country. So note to San Francisco, you want your you know, you don't want the military in your town, you don't want your recruiters, and you don't have that. Well, you know what, that's, you know, it's a free country like you said, but you know, that's on you, San Francisco. I don't know what your problem is, and I'm not talking about everybody in San Francisco, but there's groups there that want to kick the military recruiters and anything to do with the military out of San Francisco. Well, good for you guys. Have a nice day.